finally moving out. Welcome guys to my apartment hunting vlog. I'm so excited to take you guys along. We are looking apartments in downtown Toronto, mostly at the east side of downtown Toronto, to be shared with someone because your girl is trying to save some coins. Okay, I found my roommate on roomies.ca. It's a website where you can go on there, create an account, and then search for a roommate if you want something like what I did. You can team up with someone or a group of people if you're looking for maybe 2-bed, 2-bath, whatever you're looking for. I just knew that I wanted a roommate, but I also had the option on posting on TikTok and seeing if I would get a roommate, but I didn't want to have to do that, so I just thought going on the Roomies app would be a great way to find someone. I found a couple of people and I settled on my current roommate. She and I had a video call to get to know more about each other. I asked ChatGPT for a list of questions to ask my, incoming roommate, just to know that we would be great roommates together. The main event for this video is to go apartment hunting. One of the reasons why I'm moving out is that my lease is coming up. Well, not even coming up, my lease already passed. It was supposed to be March 31st. Sorry, I was supposed to move here from March 31st, but I extended my stay here for 2 months. Even though I dreaded having to stay here, I still had to because it's so cheap here and I hadn't found a roommate, so I was just like really stressed. I had to just extend my stay for 2 months, so now I'm gonna be leaving here May 31st. I've not enjoyed staying here at all. Currently I have 3 roommates. It's so dirty. I just couldn't stand it. It got to a point where I couldn't cook in the kitchen anymore because sometimes I'll go to the kitchen, there would be like used tissues, there'd be water on the island. Like it was just really bad. I got my own, now I cook in my room. I started cooking in my room because I just couldn't do it in the kitchen anymore. So I got a little electric stove from Amazon and I'll just be cooking in my room, but thank God I barely cook. So my bathroom also, sometimes the tap doesn't flow. When I do my laundry too, the dryer nowadays doesn't dry our clothes anymore. It's just really bad. Like it just doesn't work anymore, to the point where I now have to, after I wash my stuff, after I use the washer, I now have to spread my clothes on the floor in my room so that air can pass through it or something, because the dryer just doesn't work. And it's just really it's upsetting. I just can't live in this house anymore. I feel like I'm suffocating in this house, and honestly God has just saved me from living in this house because I don't know what I was going to do. And that's not even all though. That's not all. So the girl lives on top of me. And I don't know, I know Canadian houses have thin walls and stuff, but this is too much because when she walks, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's so bad. So I can't sleep unless she's asleep. When she wakes up, I wake up because it's just so much noise going on. She's really noisy. She walks like a giant. I just can't take it anymore. And I have a backstory for you guys, how I even got the money to even move out from this place, because I'm telling you, 2 weeks from now I didn't have it, but my God does not fail. He doesn't fail, okay? God said, baby girl, I got you. And he really showed up for me, so I'm gonna share that story with you guys in another video, probably my moving vlog. But yeah, right now we are just gonna focus on apartment hunting. My realtor actually just sent me an email. Let me reply him quickly. He said he's gonna be late. He was supposed to be here at 1:15, but he said he'll be here at 1:45 instead. So here's the thing, I wanted to take my camera so that I can vlog with my camera, show you guys the apartment and whatnot. But I'm also thinking I don't want to scare them with my camera, because sometimes these apartment owners, these realtors and all of that, they are scared of, not scared, but they don't really like to work with content creators. At least that's how I see it, because they feel like you might be too noisy or whatever. I don't know, I just don't want to ruin my chances of getting the place. So I think I'm gonna vlog everything, the whole apartment tour and all, on my phone. I'll see you at the first apartment.
This
was the first apartment that we saw. I really liked it. I liked the way that the kitchen appliances blended in with the cabinets. That just made it look very seamless. Although I liked it, it was a very small apartment. The rooms were very small. The living area was very small. Everything was just very small. This is even funny because I realized that throughout the videos all the rooms were small, so like it didn't really matter. But this was the first one that I looked at, so I thought it was going to be a problem until I looked at the other ones and I realized it wasn't actually that bad. It had everything that we were looking for, right in the middle of downtown. The apartment had great lighting too, so that would be perfect for me as a content creator. It had a standard 3-piece bathroom. The washer and dryer was also in the unit, so that just worked out for us. Can you believe it, guys? This apartment was $2,400. Like $2,400. A 2-bedroom 2-bath for that price? Come on now. So we decided to keep this on the list while we looked at other places. Okay guys, these next two apartments are all in downtown. They are within the price range of $2,700 to $3,000. It's not that bad. It's just that compared to the first one, that one is like really cheaper. So we still had that one in mind. But I'm going to look here because I'm looking at the apartments here. The second apartment was really nice. I really like the color palettes of the cabinets. For me, I always like light colors. It had an in-unit washer and dryer. It had 2 bathrooms, which was great. The only thing is that the rooms were so small. There was enough space in the living room, but the rooms were just so small. It's the same as the other one. The rooms were like literally the same thing. It's also 600 square feet, just like the other one. I don't know why rooms in downtown are just so small. Like, they are so tiny. Why? The room is not supposed to just have a bed. Like, no. I don't know why rooms in downtown are so small, but anyway, this was a very nice apartment. The views were great. It had really nice views. I'm not gonna lie. If I live in this apartment, I would definitely like it. Like, if I'm supposed to choose this apartment, it's probably going to be because of the view and how big like the living room and kitchen area is. I didn't really like the way the room itself had windows all over. I would prefer like windows on one side and then a full wall on just the other side of the room, just to give me more room to like put a TV there. Just like a room to have windows at one side and then a full wall at the other side. I don't like windows all over. I don't like it like that. That's just my personal preference. I also like the fact that the closet had its own mirror, so like there was no need for an extra mirror in the room. The room was pretty much just full of glass everywhere. It was cool, but just not my cup of tea. It was still too early for us to choose which one we were going to apply to because we wanted to see everything before we applied. So let's go to the next apartment. Okay, so this third apartment was kind of okay. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. There were people living there at the time that I was viewing, and the way that the place was just messy, I felt like maybe that added up to me not liking the apartment, and also just knowing that there were 2 men living there before me. It was just like, I don't know, I was just not into it that much. That shouldn't be the reason why I would not choose an apartment, right? But I don't know, I guess I'm just a little picky. But it was a nice apartment. Like, the views were great, especially the view from the kitchen. It had a lot of balcony space as well. Like, there was a huge balcony. There were 2 balconies actually. The first one was from the living area, and that was a very huge balcony, and then the second one was from like I think the kitchen to the second bedroom. No, the kitchen to the master bedroom rather. That was the one with the best view. Like, that view, oh my god, at night it's gonna be so great. It was a very spacious apartment. It's also 2-bed 2-bath, so that was great. It's very spacious. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I also had a den, and that den could be used like for an office or even a 3rd bedroom because it was really spacious, and that was really nice to see. I think at this point my heart was still with the first apartments that we saw. tour, because that was like a very new building. No one has stayed in that unit before, so like I was just in love with with the place, even though that apartment was really small. But I don't know, I just liked it for some reason. Today I'm going to look at 2 apartments. These are the last ones that we are looking at, and then we will decide on which apartment to choose, or like which ones to apply to. I can't wait to get the hell out of this house. Let's go see the apartment. Okay, y'all, I'm back from the apartment tours. I told you guys I was supposed to see 2 today, but one of my appointments got cancelled. Honestly, it doesn't really change anything because we kind of know what apartment we want to apply to now. I'm not gonna say it now, but we know. Now that we've looked at everything, like we have an idea. The 4th apartment, this was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. This apartment I really liked. It was so beautiful. It showed me 2 units, so this was the first one. I really like the light colors. As you guys know, I'm a sucker for light colors. This was actually white, like the kitchen cabinets were all white, and there was also an island, which was really great. It gives like the kitchen some kind of welcoming vibes. I really like islands, even though it's not a non-negotiable for me. It is just nice to have. The second room had windows to it. The other places that we've looked at, some of them don't have windows. The second bedroom looked like a den, so it's just nice to have windows in all the rooms. And this apartment also had standing showers in all the bathrooms. I prefer standing showers, so as long as my bathroom has a standing shower, I'm good. One thing that I also appreciated about this apartment was the fact that it had these, I think it's called thermostats, correct me if I'm wrong, but it had one of those in the rooms. It had one in the master bedroom and also one in the living area, so you're able to like control the heating and the cooling in the room. You're also able to control it through your phone, so that is a plus for this apartment. It's really beautiful. The only downside to this unit is that it was a little above our budget. So this one was 3,500. That's like a whole lot compared to the other apartments that we've seen. The rooms are really small. For the other apartments that we've seen, the rooms are also really small. Like the rooms that I've seen are all the same. I don't know if downtown has the same contractors, but the rooms are all like so small, so it just doesn't make sense to be paying a whole lot for the same kind of room that you'll be getting at somewhere that you'll be paying less. So that is something to think about. But in this apartment we also got to see another unit. So we looked at 2 units. I think I said that earlier. The second unit though, it was also very pretty. I wasn't a big fan of it just because I don't like dark colors, you guys know that. And the kitchen cabinets had dark colors, like it had dark cabinets, so I wasn't really a fan of that. It was still pretty though, like it had really great views just like the other unit. Yeah, it was basically just the same thing. It's just that this one also didn't have an island, yeah, so that takes away from it, but it's still not a big issue. Like I could see myself living here. It's not a big deal, but if I was supposed to like choose between the 2 units, I'm gonna choose the one with the white cabinets. Besides, that unit has an island too, so it's really not a big deal. Okay, yo, this brings us to the end of this apartment hunting vlog. I really enjoyed getting to see all the beautiful apartments. We have a big decision to make because for the next year we are gonna be living in whatever apartment that we choose. So I'm just praying that we make the right decision. And you guys are gonna see what apartment that we choose in probably the next videos to come, because there are gonna be moving vlogs. There are going to be empty apartment tours, furnished apartment tours. So just make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any of this. Thank you guys so much for watching my apartment hunting vlog. I'll see you in my moving series or whichever video comes next. Bye.